All right, peace and love, y'all. Back with another one. All right, so this came across my desk just recently. There's a woman by the name of Khadija Shari, who's a dancer, choreographer, and a model, is accusing Beyonce of some unthinkable things regarding her godchild. So it says Khadija is a touring dancer, choreographer who has performed alongside several big names in the recording industry regarding Rihanna, Pharrell. She featured in Luke James' "Make Love to Me" music video. At the age of 18, she was asked to perform at Beyonce's 2006 MTV Amaze, and she's also friends with Leah LaBelle. And it also says she did a commercial for L'Oreal. So she posted this on her Instagram page regarding some crazy things about Beyonce. So I'm gonna read this to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, it says, are you effing? All right, so she posted a picture of Beyonce on her Instagram page and with a caption saying, "Are you effing serious? You call for my child to be raped, raped. You evil effing witch." She at Essence saying, "Check on my child. I'm about to blow this through the effing roof." She asked Beyonce, saying, "You went too effing far. You got to be kidding me. I'm the child you off to be a star. You forgot you were only supposed to be a star on the tree. Giving orders of takeouts never went with the start. Never went with your stardom. Watch what the f y'all do this time." She says, "When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career, not with my godchild. I'll blow your world up." And she says, "Really, Jigga Man?" So this woman is accusing Beyonce of, you know, calling for her child to be raped. This is crazy. Now, these are some serious allegations going on here. You know what I mean? With her, saying this. So, you know, this story is starting to develop. I don't know who this woman is. I never really heard of her, so I had to, look her up and and see who she was. So she is in the industry. She does industry work. She probably ain't gonna be working in the industry now since out in this the Beyonce thing. But I mean, in the past, Beyonce have been accused of many things, of being a witch, practicing witchcraft, sacrificing people, sacrificing cats, and that all crazy thing. You had Kanye saying people in Hollywood come up missing, which I want to, you know, you know, bring that up as well. So y'all remember that the drummer of Beyonce, accused her of some things as well, as far as like practicing witchcraft, sacrificing her cat, and doing all these weird things. Now this woman Khadija, um, she is looks like she's ready to start exposing some things by the way she's talking. Because when she said, "I'll blow this effing roof," I blow this to the effing roof, and then she says, um, "I'll blow your world up." So it sounds like she making some crazy allegations that Beyonce called for her godchild to be harmed. Now, I don't know what Essence have to do with this, Essence magazine, because she added them in this as well. So I don't know what their involvement is with these accusations that she's making. But these are serious accusations. Her saying Beyonce called for her godchild to be raped. That's some serious stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to come about. I mean, I'm trying to reach out to this woman to to get a statement from her regarding more details about this. But we definitely gonna follow this and see what see where this goes. I mean, we don't know if this is another ploy, to throw their name in the to get their name in the media again. But you have Nicki Minaj out here saying some things against Jay-Z and Rock Nation, and it seems like, are they next? Are they next on the list after Diddy? People always been asking that, but I wanted to switch to this real quick. Let me share this with y'all. Remember y'all the drummer that accused Beyonce of, some wicked things? I wanted to jump back into that as well. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get into it.
Witching Beyonce. Did Queen Bee practice witchcraft on one of her musicians? In this Daily Mail TV exclusive, the drummer who claims she was put under Beyonce's spell is now speaking out.
The fact that people keep saying I'm crazy, hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Kimberly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff.
In bizarre court papers, Thompson claims Beyonce, she refers to as this person, has started a campaign of harassment against her that includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of sexual molestation. She also claims Beyonce murdered her kitten after the singer put a spell on it.
They were like, the cat has a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they killed it.
It's unclear why Thompson is speaking out now, even though she says Beyonce has been at it since 2006.
She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress. She's just been a savage.
Senior correspondent Tara Burney joins us now. And Tara, these claims are bizarre.
Really strange.
Has Beyonce responded at all to these?
Jesse, Beyonce's a little busy. She's on tour with Jay-Z. They're finishing up in LA, so they have not responded. And as far as Thompson, her request for a temporary restraining order was denied by a judge, most likely because of the nonsensical rantings about witchcraft. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
How often judges have to rule on something like this?
But I mean, I'm not saying people are, not credible. I mean, well, the things they saying is not true or false. I'm not saying that, but being as though you in a certain type of club in that industry, we know how wicked shit get at the top. Now we talking about, people that's in a billionaire club. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you have to do some things to get to that type of level, or you have to turn a blind eye to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a club. When you reach to a certain status, is to that type of level, you're in a certain club. You know what I mean? So you might have to do some dark shit, to maintain that position, to get in that position and maintain it. Y'all remember this? What Kanye said about Hollywood? Let's get into this real quick.
They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. Exactly. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than keeping alive.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard.
So, I mean, you have to ask yourself that all these people making these accusations, towards Jay-Z and Beyonce, and being as though they in a certain position within the industry. Now, I'm not saying what these people saying ain't true, but because we can't confirm or deny it because we wasn't there. But it's a lot of things being said, about these individuals, within the media, and it's, a lot of things are starting to come to the surface regarding Hollywood and the industry. Period. It's like on the way, it's like falling down. The empire is being, taken down, being destroyed to be rebuilt back up. So, all these things that's coming out is really not no surprise, because, you know, that type of setting in Hollywood, we know it's a wicked, dark setting in Hollywood, just by all the people that came out and spoke about, from the industry that came out and spoke on it. Yeah, I mean, Kanye actually being one of the prominent figures of the, the entertainment world, the hip hop world, and Hollywood scene, period. And the things he's saying about the people that's running the entertainment industry, and how dark and wicked they are, and how they just want to exploit every damn thing and everybody, mainly the black community. You know what I mean? And there's like a lot of sacrificial rituals going on. You know what I mean? Blood sacrifices at that. Like, so I'm not ruling out any of this shit people are coming out and saying, but this woman Khadija Shari, this she's coming out saying, accusing Beyonce of some crazy things. And I'm sure it's gonna be more people speaking out about, people in Hollywood, and not just Hollywood, the business, uh, the whole corporation industry, people within corporate America, and a lot of shit is about to start coming to the surface. A lot of things that was in the dark is starting to come to the light, and this situation right here is just swoosh. I wanted to play this joint real quick too, because Kanye said some shit in the DJ Academics interview about Beyonce, and basically saying, they separate you from your family and shit. That's that last statement he said. They actually took my family, my blood family, away from me to my face. Yeah, I mean, so it seems like when you get in that club, and you get in that society in Hollywood, it's their circle. You know what I mean? You're being brought into their circle. They basically gonna separate you from your blood family and make them like sort of like the mafia do. I mean, that family becomes more important than your actual family, your blood family. So this is definitely a tight knit community, a fraternity, a secret society, or whatever you want to call it. When everybody is in, and they're not going to really trust you bringing somebody in unless somebody else within the industry is vouching for them. Yeah, I mean, sort of like that friend of mine, a friend of ours thing that the mafia do. All that shit is ran like that, including politics. Politics is ran like that as well. It's a club. And with George Carlin say it's a club, and you ain't in it, because they got to be able to have dirt on you. They got to be able to actually be able to trust you. They're not just gonna bring strangers in, you know what I mean, or a new booty in, and show them everything up front. They're gonna gradually, groom them, to be part of their society. They're not gonna give you everything up front. That's not how they want to groom you. So it seemed like this woman Khadija is that's accusing Beyonce of some shit, and then the former lady, the drummer lady, accusing Beyonce of some shit, basically saying she doing some wicked ass things. So we gonna follow this story, bro. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video. I mean, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, and make sure y'all support our nightandayherbals.com. I'm up out of here. Peace.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.